We're going to talk about the common hidden carbohydrates. Now, I can't do enough videos on this topic because inevitably someone is going to be stalled on keto and wonder why it's not working, and then come to find out they're consuming something that they had no idea had some hidden sugars in it. So let's go through the list. Now, when you consume beef, animal products, there's virtually less than 1 gram of carbohydrate, usually per serving size. But when you consume liver, you have to realize that there's glycogen in there, which is stored glucose. Our bodies tend to hold stored glucose in the liver and the muscles. But apparently, when you consume animal muscle meat, it's actually pretty low. But it seems to be retained in the liver. So, I mean, it's not much, but it's something. So if you're doing a strict keto diet and things are kind of stalled, you might want to do an evaluation and really add everything up. So in 3 ounces of beef liver, 85 grams, you have 3.2 carbs. Okay, number 2, sausage, deli meats, bacon. And I'm talking about the sausage, deli meats, and bacon from a regular grocery store, not a health food store. They do have hidden dextrose, cane sugar. 3 ounces on average has about 8 carbohydrates. So it's actually a bit too high. So you want to start reading labels, really pay attention to the sugar and then the ingredients to see if it has any sugars in the ingredients. Now this is interesting. Oysters, 6 medium oysters have about 10 carbs. You would think they would have 0 carbs, but they don't. There's some carbs in mussels, scallops, and clams. Now it's nothing to really add up to anything, but if you're trying to really count your carbs and keep it under a certain level, you really need to realize that there are some carbs in some of the seafood. Imitation crab meat, 7 grams of carbs. It has the type of carbs that you don't want to consume, like potato starch, tapioca starch. So when you look at the quantity of sugar, you really want to make sure what is the source of that sugar. Because potato starch and tapioca really will spike the blood sugars a lot higher than other sugars. Number 5, stevia and monk fruit. Sometimes you buy it in a powder, and then even you have Struvia, which is in a powder, and Splenda is in a powder. If you read the label, they have dextrose or maltodextrin. You want to avoid that. So just because it's stevia or monk fruit or Truvia or even Splenda does not mean it's keto friendly. Number 6, teriyaki sauce. It has up to 9 grams of carbs per serving, so it's pretty high. Number 7, low carb, sugar-free, keto-friendly desserts and products. Read the label. A lot of times you'll find that they use maltitol or sorbitol. They're very high on the glycemic index. It's almost like you're consuming sugar. Number 8, certain medications like cough syrups, throat lozenges have a good amount of either high fructose corn syrup or dextrose, a lot of sugar. And there's other medications that are loaded with sugar as well. And then something called IMOs, isomalto-oligosaccharides. Now, this is a type of so-called keto-friendly fiber that they put in various things like syrups and other sweeteners. I used to recommend it until I noticed when I consume products with this, I could really feel a blood sugar reaction. So I did some more research and found that it's going to increase your blood sugar, so you want to stay away from it. So I just wanted to increase your awareness about carbs in foods that you may not suspect. Thanks for watching. Before you go, if you have a question about a product, or you're new to keto and you want to know how to begin keto, or you're on keto and you need a debug because it's not going as smooth, I have a keto consultant standing by to help you. This is just for the people in the US. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to answer everyone's call, but I put the number down below so you can call and get some help.